Hello class, today we will be explicating the poem The Tyger by William Blake, and I just wanted to warn you that several times in the poem, William Blake spells the tiger wrong. Tiger is spelled T-I-G-E-R, but in the poem, it's spelled T-Y-G-E-R. He obviously does not know what he's doing. Alright, let's get started. Now I would read to you the poem. Tiger, tiger, burning bright, in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burns the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp, dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears, and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the land make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright, in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? So, let's break down the poem by going through each stanza and trying to understand what they mean. The first stanza, Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. I think Blake is using figurative language to show that the tiger is king of hunting and is the king of the night. So, right after that, we have Blake making a relation of burning and fire to the tiger. In the first line of the poem, we have tiger, tiger, burning bright. A tiger obviously isn't made of fire and cannot come out of a fire. So, unless the tiger is Michael B. Jordan in the Fantastic Four movie, he will die. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? So, he's saying what divine power, what God would make the fearful tiger. If we further unpack fire, it could mean creates total destruction as it burns down houses and is associated with evil and badness. So, if the tiger comes out of the fire and the tiger is burning, this implies that the tiger is evil and the tiger is bad and creates destruction. Second stanza, in what distant deeps or skies burns the fire of thine eyes? So Blake is trying to say, where did the tiger come from? Did he come out of the fire? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? So this is pretty much like God chooses what he brings out of the fire, and he ultimately decided to make a tiger. Third stanza, and what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? Blake is again glorifying God as he has broad shoulders, is a great artist, and is capable of making nuances to make the tiger a tiger. And who could twist the sinews of thy heart? Who has steady hands, could twist the muscle tissue, as if you look up the word sinews, it means thick tissue that joins the bone. So, why would Blake glorify God and show how great he is for creating this creature, then immediately in the next stanza go back to saying how bad and evil the creature was and how God could seem evil as he created a creature of total destruction, relating it to fire? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? Blake is pretty much saying, how did God feel when he made the tiger, and when the lion, and when thy heart began to beat, sort of makes me think of Frankenstein and his monster.
It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp, dare its deadly terrors clasp? Blake is pretty much saying what was the workshop like that God used to create the fearful, terrifying tiger. When the stars threw down their spears, and the watered heavens with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Blake is pretty much saying, was God happy about seeing his creation, and as it so destruction? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? Blake is reiterating how a tiger, one of the most fearful beasts in the night, in the forest, how he was made and how God created him and why. We know Blake has the Catholic idea of God being great, as he says, and what shoulder, like how strong and broad his shoulders are, and what art, like how great of an artist he is. So, why would Blake glorify God and show how great he is for creating this creature, then immediately in the next stanza go back to saying how bad and evil the creature was and how God could seem evil as he created a creature of total destruction? Blake was trying to show how even God maybe wasn't perfect, as in the second to last stanza it says, did he smile his work to see? Well, was he happy? And maybe he wasn't happy that he made an evil creature or a creature associated with destruction. So it shows that even God, even the divine, maybe make mistakes. God himself even makes mistakes, even though he's divine and on the top of the chain. This contradicts the opinions of people about God and him being all good and such, by the fear of getting eaten by a tiger maybe, and how it will bite your face off. So, I hope you guys all had a good time explicating the tiger with a Y with me. I sort of enjoyed your company as I'm talking to myself in a dark room, sort of alone and sad, but who cares about that? I think I'm going to get a good grade. Yeah, see you at school.